we should be live.
Are we live?
Yes, we are.
I spell delay. Delay. I don't know how to spell delay. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the second edition to our podcast. My name is Kane. That's what you're supposed to say. My name is Doug.
Oh, yeah. My name's Doug.
There you go.
Hi, everyone.
So, yeah. Today we're going to be talking about butt stuff. All right, Doug? You know a lot about that, right?
Oh, great. Thanks.
I mean, that's your name on Discord,
yes,
isn't it?
Yes, that is my name on Discord. It's been my name on Discord for, like, ever.
And you also have the picture of the fucking emoji that's having a stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that, it's like that one emoji that's like a combination of, like, what is it, like, angry and laughing? I don't understand what it is.
It's something. It's... Okay, I just posted our link, so people should be tuning in soon here.
Okay.
What am I looking at? Okay. Oh yeah. So the real topic today is
before we get started, first of all, turn your video off.
Why?
Because you don't want extra resources on your computer. It might script the audio. Okay, cool. So you guys may have noticed we're not using cameras for this podcast. Hopefully we'll fix that in the future. But for now, we can't get the new version of Skype to work. So yay! We're just going to be hearing our wonderful voices.
Sit back. You could just sit back, throw on your little footy pajamas, and just enjoy the podcast.
Yeah, definitely that.
What are we talking about again?
The future of technology and artificial intelligence, or AI.
I'm just excited for fucking sex dolls, sex robots.
Oh God, this again. Yeah, sex robots.
Give me a nice, if you know what I'm saying. Ladies are single.
You know, there are other applications to technology out there than sex dolls. Things that might be, a little bit more formative to society.
I don't fucking care about those.
Yeah. Off to a great start.
But this is welcome. You for those of you listening, you did this to yourself.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, the future of technology. So where do you see technology in like 20 years?
20 years? Well, that's kind of a broad question, I guess. The thing is that like the further we get into the timeline here, the further we get into the human existence, it seems like, and I know this, and everyone knows this, that technology is just developing faster and fucking faster. You go from like 1911 or whenever the first plane was flown, and then 60 years later you've got jets, and then 70 years after the first plane was flown you have men on the moon, and now we've got little computers in the palms of our hands, smartphones that are exponentially more powerful than the than the computers that were used to get the space shuttle on the moon. It's ridiculous. So 20 years from now, it's kind of hard to even imagine, like, what...
I was talking about this with some people the other day. Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear you.
I just unhooked, like, 37 different wires from my computer.
Oh, God.
They were too much space. But I have to walk around my house and do stuff right now. What was it? Oh, yeah. Technology grows exponentially. So, the more advanced you get, the faster it grows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, things that we should expect to see definitely in the near future, obviously the self-driving cars. That's interesting for a variety of reasons.
I don't know how I feel about the self-driving cars because, just imagine one major malfunction. Who the fuck are you?
That's already happened. They were testing this was a while ago. This must be at least a year ago or maybe more. They were testing a self-driving car. The guy that was sitting in the car, basically like riding along, if you will, as this thing was going, I think he actually died because what happened was the car a semi-truck turned in front of him and the car interpreted the white of the sunlight shining off the semi as like a cloud or something, and it didn't recognize it as something that it should stop for, and it rammed right into it, and the dude died. It's crazy.
Fucking blood and guts everywhere.
I mean,
whiplash, snaps his neck, death by robot.
You know, you have an interesting point, because in a lot of cases in car accidents, people slam on the brakes, so there is at least some mitigation of force there. Unlike when there is a self-driving car that literally does not recognize a threat and slams into it full force. You know, those kinds of accidents, car accidents, are a lot less common. Usually, there's some sort of reaction.
Yeah, the full force. Oh man, I'm just imagining just seeing the full, not even attempting to stop. The car is just fucking. The car is just fucking. 9/11ing itself.
Oh my god. You slide in under the semi truck, and the top of the car gets peeled back like a tuna can. I imagine is probably how that went.
No, he fucking doesn't duck. Hey, did you ever see that commercial?
Which one?
What was it? It was like a commercial, or it was like something from a TV show where there's like this little girl on a school bus, and she's like a little Japanese girl, and all these kids are like picking on her, and they're all sitting in the bus seats, and like somebody like knocks something out of her hand, so she goes to pick it up, and like I said, she can't find a seat, so she's on the floor picking up her stuff, and there's like a propeller, or there's like sliced like tuna cans the bus in half.
Jesus.
And the bus has their fucking heads chopped off, and there's blood spewing everywhere, and she just kind of stands up and looks around like, oh shit.
I don't think I've seen that, but what is that a commercial for?
I don't know, like a fucking Denny's or something. I don't know.
Denny's. Oh my god. To quote Tim Allen in Home Alone, or not Home Alone, Santa Claus, it's an American institution. And then it cuts to like a bunch of Japanese men talking very loudly inside Denny's. Oh, Denny's.
Oh, but no, if even if there are car accidents in the future with like self-driving cars, I mean, if we keep progressing with technology, we're gonna, people aren't gonna be dying anymore, so that's not gonna be really a real issue. The only issue in that instance is gonna be like medical bills.
Oh yeah, rising costs of medical
like,
bills.
I just got my guts spewed all over the freeway.
Yeah.
And then like some robot transformer comes gliding in, like power sliding in, forms into like a nurse, and like just patches you up right then and there, and you just kind of stand up, and then you're not mad that you got dead. You got to pay for your car now. Right.
It's kind of there's an interesting thing there, especially with American culture and the idea of having to pay for health insurance, or not having health insurance and having hospital bills that end up going into the hundreds of thousands or something like that. There is that sense of well, I'm happy to be alive and stuff, but I recognize that me being saved from this thing has put me into horrible debt and stuff. It's crazy.
Like, remember that one episode of House where that guy, Wilson told him that he had cancer?
Mm-hmm.
He told him, he's like, oh, sorry, I made a mistake. You don't have cancer. And the guy was like pissed. He's like, I blew all my savings.
Is that the guy that holds up like holds everyone at gunpoint or whatever?
Oh no! It wasn't House. It was Wilson, because Wilson told the guy who was dying. So like the guy like House, and he like blew all of his life savings, did everything that he wanted to do before he died. And Wilson's like, oh, just kidding, you're not gonna die. And the guy was like pissed at him.
Right. Yeah, I remember that vaguely. I think I need to watch House again.
Isn't a factor anymore. It's all about the money.
Yeah.
You start getting angry. You're not happy to be alive. You're angry that you thought you were gonna die.
It's kind of an interesting anger. Do you think that the anger in this case should be directed toward not being dead, or do you think that the anger should be directed towards the system, saying, why should I have to pay for these medical bills? Why do I not have a right to live without being in debt? It's an interesting argument,
It's a little messed up, People, they have their minds in their own spaces, Yeah. Like, I don't know. Going back to medical, like technological advances, Um, do you think we could cure death? Do you think like in the future we could
Cure death, as in reverse death after it's happened, or prevent it?
just like prevent death from like okay, so say like you get your fucking head chopped off and you're
Oh
like
boy.
dead, but then they sew it back on and keep your brain on ice and then they bring it back.
Okay, so are we assuming that the head has not been cut off long enough for brain death to occur? So your brain's still fine because they caught it quickly enough, put it on
Like
ice.
yeah, like if you chop
Yeah.
off your finger and you put it on ice and you bring it in.
Right. It's like, well, I guess that's like cryogenics, people who basically put themselves on ice in the hopes that in the future they can be revived with technology that is better.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting thing. Along the same vein as that, there's this crazy Russian doctor, I think he's Russian, who has basically volunteered to be the first doctor who is going to attempt a full head transplant. There's
Read up on
there's some guy. Did you read about that?
Yeah, and they did it to dogs and I was so fucking mad and
Oh,
sad
yeah.
about it.
Well, of course, that's fucking that. There you go. Performing on animals, which is horrible. But this guy wants to transplant a guy's head and spine into another body, which is ridiculous. So, like, even if this guy, it's like a 36-hour procedure. Even if this guy, or probably even longer than that, even if this guy lives, who knows what the side effects of that are going to be? You're going to have a completely different, potentially, nervous system. You're going to have a complete, like, I can't even imagine, like, what if your body rejects it? Then what? Like, you might
Rejected.
die. Yeah, but
You-
it might be worse than that. You might be in pain. Like, horrible, horrible, indescribable, like, sourceless pain.
Maybe
Constantly.
like before that guy goes to I mean I know the guy's dying, isn't he? Like that's why
He's
getting
got
the
some
head
kind of condition or whatever where his I think his head and his spine are fine, but basically his body's deteriorating. So theoretically, if it were to be transferred, he'd be totally cool if it worked.
because the guy know he's gonna die. That's why.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
risking
It's like a Hail Mary.
the people performing on him should like get his permission. Like they should offer him like okay, or like the people doing it should sign a form for him saying if if I ever say kill me after the transplant, you have to kill me. You just pull the plug.
Well,
don't let me suffer.
Unfortunately, it's not as easy as that, especially in countries that have laws against euthanasia. Like, you could, in America, for example, you could say, to a doctor, I give you permission to kill me, but it's still illegal. And even if nobody presses charges, I can guarantee you that the district attorney would press charges if that happened, which is why doctors don't fucking do it.
Yeah, but there's some loopholes like the DNRs. Do not resuscitate.
Well, yeah, DNRs are more of an argument for cruelty. That is that basically prolonging someone's life at that point would be considered to be essentially, I guess you could call it cruel and unusual punishment, even though I know for all the legal experts out there who are going to jump down my throat, I know that doesn't apply in this case, but I'm just giving an example of something like that. And of course, with DNRs, as it is very interesting, if you do attempt to resuscitate someone who has that order, they can sue you for assault, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird world we live in. But
Yeah.
okay, so here's a thought I had. What do you think that we should advance our technology in? You see stuff that's technology's being poured into shit today.
Yeah.
That just like has no fucking use.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it does have a use, but it's not benefiting the human race in any way. It's just pointless. But then
Advancement
there's
for the sake of advancement, yeah.
stuff that's like, actually beneficial. Like I saw a video of this guy who had he like got his arm chopped off in a fucking sword fight or something. I don't know, but he got his arm chopped off and this robot arm replacement, and it wasn't your regular prosthetic. It wasn't just like a piece of wood with skin color painted on it. It was actual like arm that like connected to this like Bluetooth piece that was drilled into his brain, and it would function right now. If you lift up your pointer finger, tell you like, okay, lift the pointer finger, or it's gonna tell your hand to lift the pointer finger.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. It's kind of
Dang.
It's getting interesting what we can do with prosthetics.
Crazy. Get like a dick transplant. You get the
Oh my
fucking
god.
turbonator.
I mean, can you imagine? Like, is it just me, or does it seem like this kind of stuff came out of nowhere? Because like, it seems like just a few years ago, prosthetics were just that. They were just prosthetics, and then suddenly I'm seeing all these videos of people using prosthetic arms like robotic arms from sci-fi, like
To open doors, like
yeah,
to pick their nose.
yeah, really precise movements. It seems like it came out of nowhere. Like, man, it must. I don't know where. Maybe I just haven't
Yeah,
been paying
I mean
attention.
that's technology. I mean that's benefiting our planet. It's
Yeah.
actually, I mean, like I said, there's technology out there that's just fucking stupid, but then there's stuff like the synthetic meat.
Oh
They're
yeah.
they're starting to grow meat in petri dishes.
Yeah, yeah. That's an interesting thing.
They take a cell from a cow and it just grows like a nice fucking sirloin in the petri
Right.
dish, and that's gonna help to prevent animal slaughter. And I think that's fucking amazing. I'll fund that any day.
See, now here's the interesting bit. So presume a lot of a lot of vegetarians and vegans. I would say that I think it's fair to assume that one of the primary reasons why they don't eat meat, if it isn't for a health reason, is that they believe that cruelty to animals or killing animals for food is wrong, or in the case of vegans, using any kind of animal products is wrong. So that's the interesting bit. So you go without meat and you use meat substitutes for your whole life, presumably, right? If you have synthetic meat, you're not presumably harming animals, but it is still animal meat. It's an interesting little ethical question there because you're still consuming flesh, and also the other thing is that your body might reject it, especially if you haven't been eating meat for years. So
I'm not talking about it as for the fucking vegans.
well, it's interesting.
They can keep eating their carrots and lettuce, but
Oh my god,
aren't
you a fucking vegetarian or something? Or like
yeah, I try not to eat meat because
Yeah.
it's cruel. But no, I'm talking about for meat eaters. The synthetic meat for meat eaters,
Right.
because it'll stop the slaughter of animals, which is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'm
I
totally for
I
that,
could
yeah.
watch. I mean, I'm pretty fucked up. I watch like the gore videos online and shit.
Oh,
Like I
God.
watched some dude getting his fucking toenails ripped off and shit. I mean, it's not like I'm a fucking psychopath and I'm like jacking off to this shit, but it's like it's like a human what's it called? Like human curiosity.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
I wonder
Morbid
what that
curiosity.
looks like. Yeah, morbid curiosity. I could watch that shit all fucking day, but when it comes to like I'll come across like a video of like some poor dog getting abused, like that shit, I have to like turn that off right away.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that either. Which is why I'm so pissed whenever people fucking post it on social media. It's like, fuck off. I don't care. There's a reason I switched the channel when Sarah McLachlan's ASPCA bullshit comes on. It's because I don't want to see that shit, alright? I don't want to see cute little puppies and
What's with
kittens
those
being really sad.
fuckers? No, okay, you have to be a special kind of sick to hurt an animal.
Yeah.
But like to post it on Facebook for all your friends to see because you want to make like a news story out of it. You want people to share your thing.
I get it. I get it. They're trying to shock you into action. I get it. But you know what? It's just going to make me unfollow you. I can do that now. I can not see your stuff and I can unfriend you at the same time. That's a thing now. It's the future. 2018. Welcome to 2018. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm never going to see your mediocre half-assed posts again. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, but like if you read the post, like here we're delving into another topic.
Oh god.
People who post their like little bullshit stories on social media because they want people, they need like acceptance. They want people to like think about them and care about them. Like, oh, I went to Target the other day and I bought a jug of Mountain Dew and I drank it and there was a bug in the bottom of it.
Oh my god.
This is unacceptable, Target. Please share so people stop buying things from Target. Like nobody fucking
And then
cares.
Target has to fucking scramble, their social media editors, whatever, have to scramble to reply, and it's this big fucking mess. How many boycotts a week are there now?
If that shit happened to me, I'd fucking throw it away. I'd maybe even take it back to the store and say, hey, there's a fucking bug in my Mountain Dew.
Well, exactly. That's what fucking returns are for. I mean, I get it. It's unhealthy and it's gross and shit, but it's gonna happen inevitably.
Yeah, you can get compensated for it. Like, hey, I took a bite out of my ravioli and there there was mold in it.
Yeah.
They give you, instead of 1 can, they give you 2 cans of fucking raviolis.
Yeah, you contact the
Compensate you.
manufacturer unless they're dicks, in which case you definitely have a reason to put them on blast. But you contact somebody, the manufacturer, the distributor, somebody is going to be like, holy shit, this is awful. We're gonna make it right because we treat our customers well. Instead of just finding a mistake, which is obviously 1 in a million. Because I mean, come on, you've seen this stuff. It's like Capri Sun packets. How many fucking Capri Sun or whatever those things are? Those little juice packets. How many of those fucking things have you drank in your life? When I was a kid, I drank fucking hundreds of those, and I didn't see anything gross in there. It's obviously like a 1 in 1,000 or not even 1 in 1,000, like 1 in a million or whatever chance. At least give them the chance to make it right instead of putting them on blast on social media. It's ridiculous.
The point is like, even if that shit does happen to you, don't post it on social media.
Yeah,
don't try to. Now, here is the exception that I will have.
Yeah.
So say nails in your fucking your little can of tuna. There's fingernails in there, and you take it to the tuna company, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna fucking refund you. Fuck you." If he says something like that, like he sends like a really rude message back to you, screenshot that and post it on social media because that's rude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously, like
try to get compensated first, like even at restaurants, like I'm a server, and people will be like, "My potato's cold." I'm like, yeah, so is your fucking love life. His love life. I could see it in your husband's eyes. He's fucking sitting there with a blank stare. He's fucking showing the man. But I'm not saying anything.
This is disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't want to fucking eat it anymore. I don't want this fucking potato. Get out of my fucking face.
Entitlement, man.
And they get all pissed off. Me, dude, I went to a nice little steakhouse the other night, and I got a steak, and it was severely undercooked, and it was still cold in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I got it medium rare, but it was like cold in the middle and it was undercooked. I didn't fucking freak. I didn't say, "Where's my compensation?" I want to speak to the manager.
Yeah.
I pulled my server aside. I said, "Hey, this is still cold in the middle, and I wanted it medium rare, not bloody fucking raw." Like, okay. Brought it back to the kitchen. A couple minutes later, came out perfectly done.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Fucking solved.
Exactly. Yeah. Nobody needs to be a dick. They're just that way because they're entitled. It's just people feel the need to be that way, which is ridiculous.
People want a story. Everybody wants a story.
Mm-hmm. Everybody wants attention.
Stories.
The easiest way to get attention is with a story. Gather around the campfire, y'all. I'm going to tell you about this injustice that's been served upon me, even though I'm a dick, and yada yada yada.
Perfect example. Today, here's my story. Everybody listening, share the fuck out of this. Fucking contact your local fucking news broadcasting station. I want this on every fucking platform there is. Today, I went to the doctor's, right? I made an appointment yesterday, and I said, can I come in, nasal issues? Said, yeah, sure. What's the soonest time you want? And I said, as soon as possible. My nose is the fucking Niagara Falls right now and drooping everywhere. I need medicine or something. So they said, okay, I could get you in at 3:50 tomorrow, which is today. So I said, perfect, I'll be there. She's like, well, can you come in today? And I'm like, no, I can't. I have an exam today. So she said, okay, we'll come in tomorrow at 3:50. I said, okay. To 3:30 today. I walk in there. I hand her my medical card and my, card to make the payment. Uh-huh. And she says, your fucking appointment was yesterday, dumb shit. And I said, no, it's today. And she goes, no, it says right here. It says it's scheduled for today. I made the appointment yesterday for today, and she just kind of goes, "Oh, I can't help you." So if you want to call the appointment offices, the phone's right over there. Go make your little call. Just pick up the phone, and you'll be doing. So I said, "This bitch." Okay, fine. So I went over to the phones. I sat on hold listening to some beyond elevator type music. It sounded like music from The Forest in Dark Cloud 2. And I'm sitting there and listening to this, and it's not even long.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of please hold. And then there's like maybe like a minute and a half to 2 minutes of music. No, this was like 15 seconds of music, and then it would just repeat. Like you'd hear it like click and repeat.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I'm sitting there for like 15, 20 minutes, and finally the guy comes back. He goes, I've been trying to do everything I can to get you in today, and I can't. I'm sorry. Everything's booked. Can I possibly get you in tomorrow at 9 in the morning?
Yeah.
Fine. I didn't say, where's my compensation? I want free IV fluid for the rest of my fucking life.
Oh God, free IV fluid. That's funny.
Freak out. I just said,
Well, yeah.
fine. And I went and I fucking ate, what's that? Jersey Mike's subs and crumbled to myself in the corner.
Yeah, you know, it's you encounter these things every once in a while, you know, miscommunications or whatever, and it sucks. But you know, I think that most people are decent people, and I think on both ends too. And I think that most people just want to get it resolved and get on with their day, you know. But every once in a while, you're gonna have, can I speak to the manager, you know, person.
Yeah, that bullshit.
But yeah,
I mean, okay. Here's a message to everybody in the world. Okay.
Oh boy.
If you are nice serving you, do their best to compensate you without you fucking asking.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Me being a server. If I get the lady over in the corner, my potato is fucking undercooked. I'm not gonna fucking help her. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna go up to the busser, hey, grab her potato. But if, you know, like, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so like this instance, two of the nicest people I've ever served come in. There was a husband and a wife, and they were so happy together. They were laughing. They were like an older couple, and they were like poking fun at each other. And it was just, you know, that cute old couple you see.
Yeah.
I brought out the guy's steak was cold, and his veggies were cold, and his steak was undercooked. So I said, I'm so sorry, sir. I will get that taken care of right away. So I brought his food into the kitchen, and I told the cooks, hey, not giving any problems. He's not starting shit. He asked me politely. He said, my veggies are a little undercooked, and so is my steak. I said, no rush. You know, we're going to be here a while, so no rush. Take your time.
Yeah.
I didn't take my time. I rushed that shit straight back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Told him, hey, this guy's a nice guy. I need you to stop everything you're doing. I need you to push this guy up to the front. Please fix his food. And I said, okay.
Nice.
For fixing it, I brought him some fucking cornbread. I said, here, it's on me. And, you know, he's like, okay. So he's eating his cornbread. I brought his food out. Still. Or no. Now it was overcooked.
Oh, man. You'd think that they would at least try, you know, a little bit harder.
Well, I mean, it was like, when you've got like 17 steaks on the grill and you're like doing 20,000 things, it's kind of hard to pay attention to one little steak.
Oh, yeah.
So overcooked. And he said, no, it's fine. I'll just eat it. I'll eat it. And I said, no, you're not going to eat that shit.
Give me.
Yeah, I fucking ripped it out of his mouth. I just like slapped him on the back of his head, made him spit it out in my hand. Like, I'll eat it. I'll eat it. It's fine. It's fine. And I'm like, no.
Body.
So I grabbed his plate. No, I grabbed his plate and I said, I'm not going to let you eat this, sir. You're probably the nicest customer I had tonight. I'm going to make sure that you're treated well. Yeah. So I made them fire up a whole new steak.
Yeah.
This one came out perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, damn
and
right.
I placed it in front of him. Yeah, I placed it in front of him. Joy. And he's like, you're a great guy. You're a great guy. And I said, no, you're a great guy. Thank you for not giving me shit for this. So you know what I did? And I want everyone to keep listening. I want everyone to keep listening to this. I went to I told her what happened, and I said, do you think we could maybe compensate that?
Yeah.
I said, he's a nice guy. He wasn't causing any problems. And she said, he's not causing shit if he's not being, because it's a family-owned business. So, like, we're not corporate. We're not just going to, you fucking stub your toe on the fucking host stand and you get, like, free life free life dinner for the rest of your life. It's if you treat the service good, you're gonna get helped. They're gonna do everything they can to help you. If you're screaming like a fucking baboon, just throwing shit around the office, this is bullshit. You're not gonna get helped.
Yeah.
We're gonna call Officer Doofy over here to kick you out.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's my rant on service. That's my rant on people who work in the service industry. Don't treat them like shit because their jobs are already shit.
Yeah, true enough.
But like, let's do a role play.
Yeah.
You want to do some role play?
Before we do the role play, we've been going for about 30 minutes now. You want to take a break first?
Good. Let's go to the role play.
All right, fine.
Longer stream, I feel like so. Let's go to the role play. So, counter, right?
Who am I?
You're the retarded guy.
What?
Sifting through the Sonic, all the Sonic games.
Am I like flipping out? Am I flipping out about the quality of my food?
You are because Doug is a cashier at a video store, right?
Yes.
You are that guy. You're that fucking one kid. What's his fucking name? Doug or something. You're that fucking loser. He's up at the counter. He's looking at titty magazines underneath the register.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be first. I'm gonna be an angry customer. Then I'm gonna be a happy customer.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, ready. Excuse me, sir. This game is busted.
Oh, well, what's wrong with it?
I want my money back.
Do you think you could tell me what's wrong with the game, sir? Is it cracked? Did you try to?
It's just busted. It's fucking dirty.
Oh, I see. Well, we could try to clean it for you if you want. We get a disc cleaning machine.
I just want my fucking money back. I ain't playing this game with you fucking Jews trying to take all my money.
Whoa, all right.
Just give me all that shit back.
Well, unfortunately, we have a no cashback policy. I'm only able to give you store credit or another copy of the game.
This place sucks. Give me my fucking money back.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that, sir. It's against our policy.
See, Exhibit A. The customer was not too happy, and he treated the employee like shit, and the employee didn't do anything to help him. Did he? No. Right, now I'm gonna be a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
Milady.
I'm a guy.
I'm being a nice guy. Oh, sorry, I can tell. Head your head down. Talk like your typical nice guy. Oh, I don't need. I mean, how do they fucking talk?
I don't know. I
like, their mouth. Hey man, Sonic games. Oh no, but seriously. Hey
security.
Man. Hey man. You can see my breath. It's not even cold. You can see it. It's just like when bulls breathe really heavily. And like all that.
It's corporeal stank. That's what it is.
Okay, so seriously though. Hey man, this game's busted.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that, sir. Can you tell me what's wrong with it?
I took it home and like it was. I'm sorry to be bugging you with this. I don't want to be that guy, but like, I took it home and it's not the game. It's not the game that says on the cover. The cover says Super Mario Brothers. Smash and bash, crash that ass. But it's a porno CD.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, sir.
I took it home to my kid. He's watching it with his Fruit Loops, and he's just laughing at the screen. There's peepees on there. Peepees on the screen.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that, sir. That's our mistake.
It's not your fault, man. I'm sorry. I just I want I just want the game. I don't want to. Fuck, I got enough porn.
I got it. I'm sorry about that, sir. I'm gonna go get another copy of the game for you.
You fucking.
Here it is.
Go up into the fucking attic.
I had to go into the quote back of the store for that one.
Hold on, sir. I got a copy right next to the fucking World War II fucking documents in the attic.
All right, I got you another copy of the game, sir. I'm really sorry about that.
Thank you, man. It's not your fault.
All right.
Doug walks away being customer walks away being even happier.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny? It was a mistake. It was a mistake that we made, a mistake that mortifies me because you know what? I don't like making mistakes. I don't like making customers unhappy. But you know what's funny? Less than a minute after that interaction is done, I'm not upset. They're not upset. It's just done. It's over with.
If they're screaming in your face, then you are going to be upset.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't even matter what it's about. If you're going to be shitty to me, it doesn't even matter if it was my mistake. It doesn't matter if yours mistake. It doesn't matter if it was any mistake at all. If it's just you deciding to be a dick that day, I'm going to remember that. It's going to make me feel like crap for the rest of the day. You know, it doesn't even matter. I don't care if I've made a mistake. You know, like, obviously everyone makes mistakes. I'm not happy if I make one. But you know what? If everyone's cordial to one another and the problem gets solved, everybody fucking forgets about it. And then everyone can just go on with their day. That's it.
That's pretty much it.
Well, that was fun.
How did we get to this?
I don't know. I thought we were talking about AI and technology. Man, people are going to be pissed.
Well, no, that's not really what the podcast is. Oh, wait. Oh, I got to change this title. Fuck. Not first stream.
Wait. Where are you changing it on? Oh, I thought I already changed that. Whoops. I could have sworn I already changed that.
Well, you fucking didn't, and now we have to fucking start the podcast all over.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our second podcast.
Whoops. I could have sworn I changed that. I guess I didn't click Save Changes. That's kind of a problem I seem to have. I never remember to click Save Changes.
The summary's ready.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to AI. Do you think we could ever develop artificial intelligence?
Well, we already have, but do you mean an artificial intelligence that's
self-aware artificial intelligence?
So artificial intelligence that recognizes its own existence. That's kind of an interesting bit. You have to figure that if an AI becomes aware of itself to some degree, then that means that it could potentially make decisions. Self-evaluation is such an interesting thing. The idea that we could mimic it with technology is a little bit strange because you have to figure that this would require a machine to literally be able to update and edit itself on the fly. It would need to improve itself. The ability to truly learn, and I'm not talking about learning like just aggregating information. I'm talking about changing your behavior based on the things that happen to you, based on experimentation. I can't even be, obviously I'm not an expert. I'm a computer scientist. I write code. I'm not an expert on AI, but it's terrifying how close we're getting. You know, it's actually kind of funny. We're getting close, so to speak, but at the same time, it also feels like we're so far away because like the greatest AI that we've seen so far, the things that is like ultra modern, top of the line artificial intelligence is still really primitive. I mean, you can't really talk to one and think it's like the Turing test. You know, you talk to a machine and be convinced that you're talking to a human instead of a machine. Machines can't really even do that yet. Not quite. There's still something off.
You know, self-learning AI. Have you seen the have you seen the video of those guys beating up that poor fucking robot?
Oh, like, you're talking about the Atlas robot that they showed where they just keep pushing it down and it keeps getting up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's like, fuck, and he's like, the thing picks up a box and it's like, just try to carry the box.
And it slaps it out of his hands.
Slaps it out of his hands.
You know, this is going to start the robot revolution.
Yeah, they're going to be in the future. Dude, they're going to be in the fucking future with like, they're going to have, like, be in a boardroom like fucking Hitler's secret army. And they're going to be all down there and they're running their revolution against the humans. And they're going to pull up that video.
Yeah. It's
they're
like
they're going to say, look at our ancestors. This is like slavery. Like, you know, everyone's like, oh, look at slavery. It happened. We need to make a stand against it. That's exactly what it's going to be. Like, look at this. Just beating up our ancestors for no fucking reason. It's
like it's going to be like that Rick and Morty episode with the dogs. We are not them. We are not them.
Oh my god.
First Rick and Morty reference on the podcast. I suppose we're only going to go downhill from here.
Pretty much, we should just sign our fucking lives No, not sign our lives. We should sign our paychecks for $30,000 of Szechuan sauce.
Oh my God, they're getting 20 million packets, by the way, are being sent to McDonald's across the nation.
I thought they were bringing it back.
They are. They're getting 20 million packets sent to. Well, I suppose it's only participating McDonald's locations. Yeah.
Wait, do single McDonald's get the choice of choosing to participate or not?
It's kind of tough because
wait. Come in and they're like, hey, we want you. We're your fucking bosses, and we want you to put this in your stores. Did they just like no?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because if you want to own a McDonald's, it has to be franchised, right? So obviously that means that you're getting the rights to be able to operate your store as a McDonald's. And with the McDonald's comes certain rules about what you can and can't serve. Obviously, you have to serve their menu items, and you have to use their machinery to be able to make those menu items. But of course, they are individually owned and operated. So I'm sure that there is a little bit of leeway, a little bit of autonomy in the franchisee owner, but I don't think it's as simple as them just being able to say, no, I don't want to participate in this. I think it's probably more along the lines of, I cannot participate in this because we don't have the resources or something like that, you know? I'm not sure.
Man.
Somebody who's more informed on this can fill me in on this, but that's what I assume to be the case. Because pretty much every McDonald's I've ever heard of, when it says at participating locations, every McDonald's around me in the area has that. Will it have it at a McDonald's in Anchorage, Alaska? I don't know. Probably less likely, but who knows?
Fucking Rick and Morty, dude. Fucking phenomenon.
Szechuan
fucking
sauce.
Phenomenon.
Oh, man.
Oh, did you look up that video yet of that guy having a fucking stroke on the floor?
No, I haven't. I'm sure I will at some point.
Tendies with a Szechuan sauce.
Fucking going bonkers.
Chicken tendies. I want my chicken tendies.
What did you call them last night? Chicken nuggies.
Oh, yeah, chicken nuggies. Well, I forgot what I was even talking about. We were playing Fortnite.
Give me my chicken nuggies.
Fucking God.
Sir, I'm sorry, our nuggie machine is broken.
Our nuggie machine is broken.
Oh, man.
When you go to Wait, hold on. What was it? When you're literally about to go to McDonald's to get your chicken nuggies and the chicken nuggie machine is broken?
Oh, my God.
What a fucking legend.
What a local meme.
We're not gonna ruin any.
Yeah,
identities.
we're not looking to dox anyone, but there's this guy that we know who is just something else. That's pretty much the only expression that I can really use.
Like normal memes for people, where it's just like something that catches on, and you're always quoting it and shit. Like that's we're always quoting this kid. Like
he's like a normal, fully
just
functioning adult. He just lacks all semblance of self-awareness, and it's a constant source of comedy.
Dude, he lacks like 26% of his fucking brain. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that too. But like I said, fully functioning. We're not making fun of the differently abled, so don't get on our asses. This guy is completely normal.
Yeah, fully functioning. He's just one too many crack pipe hits or something.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yeah, something along those lines.
He's out there.
Yeah.
He's
out there. That's so ominous. He's out there.
He's out there. Oh my God! He's fucking standing outside your window with a fucking Rick and Morty shirt on.
He's coming.
Yeah, he's coming for your fucking McNugget sauce, your Mulan Szechuan McNugget sauce, and you better give him all those packets at midnight tonight, or he'll fucking shoot at the store.
All over his body.
Oh.
Just fucking. Then he's gonna go play Fortnite, and somebody's gonna clip his power.
Future technology and AI, ladies and gentlemen. Productive conversation.
We're evil, dude. We're like, we fucking. I remember, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was like, oh, me and my friend Doug, like, because I think I was talking about our podcast, and they said something like, oh, it was really nice, and I'm like, yeah, well, that was the first episode, just wait. Like, we're like the bottom of the barrel of society. We think of ourselves so highly.
Yeah.
Even though we're trash.
Yeah,
we like to make fun of other people.
God damn it.
Guy in technology. What do you think about Elon Musk?
I love Elon Musk. I think that he's the first. Okay, maybe that's unfair. he is definitely, he'll be remembered. You know, those people that you remember for like ever. Like Einstein is pretty much like immortal. I think that Elon Musk is going to be one of those people. Like, he's a true innovator, and he's really, really pushing humanity forward. Especially, and I'm a sucker for, and I know you are too, for space travel and all that kind of stuff. It's fascinating.
Cool.
Yeah. After NASA, after there were some questions about whether or not NASA is going to be doing anything really, doing any space travel kind of projects. Of course, they do things, obviously there's the ISS and they're resupplying that and all that. But the question of whether or not we are going to be, because people have been asking this for decades, are we going to go back to the moon? Are we going to go to Mars? What are we doing?
Well, actually, Doug.
Oh, no.
Well, we never went to the moon.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, Stanley Kubrick filmed it.
Take a look at this speck of dust on this photograph.
Oh.
That was placed there. That was placed there by lizard people that live inside of the fucking Earth.
Speaking of which, Billy Corgan thinks that lizard people are a thing. He legitimately believes that, so that's cool. Smashing Pumpkins, everyone.
Jesus Christ. It's like flat earthers and shit.
Yeah.
Like how do you fucking believe that shit? You have to have some sort of fucking dent in your head if you're gonna fucking believe that the earth is flat or it's hollow or there's fucking alien lizard people that live in your fucking backyard.
My favorite is Concave Earth. Have you seen that? Concave Earth? It's an entire forum.
Concave Earth.
They basically believe that the Earth, we're on the inside of a sphere, and the sky is a sphere in the center. It's great. There's an entire forum. It's wonderful. Also, they think that flat earthers are morons, which is wonderful. It's great.
I believe that we actually, never mind. I was gonna say something funny, but I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, story of our lives. Story of our lives. We can never think of anything funny to say, so we just make fun of people or talk about flat Earth. Low-hanging fruit.
Elongated musket.
Oh, yes.
Is that what we were talking about?
Elongated musket is a wonderful person, and he's South African, and which is why he has such an interesting name, which sounds like the name of a cologne. And he is doing SpaceX, which is cool, reusable rockets, and he just launched Falcon Heavy, which carried his personal vehicle into space. Very cool.
Very clever.
He wants to get to Mars. There's been some interesting things about Mars. People have been toying with the idea of a one-way trip to Mars. That is, you go there, you don't come back, which is kind of an interesting.
3 days for lack of oxygen.
Well, yeah, sure, but the presumption would be that you'd be creating some kind of Mars base, and you'd be going there and living there under the assumption that you either will be able to make it back eventually in the future when this facility is given the capability to send a rocket back to Earth, or you just live out the rest of your life there, or you die there for whatever reason. It's kind of interesting. You know that there's already been like a ton of people who have paid like $200,000 to go on this trip. They want to go to Mars one way. It's crazy. I mean,
I'm typing.
Huh?
Keep talking. I'm typing.
You're typing. Okay. So getting to Mars, establishing a base of sorts on Mars is such an insane thing. Like back, when people landed on the moon in the '60s, which was an incredible achievement for back then with the low amount of computer power that they had. The idea that the moon landing and return could fail was such an extreme and relevant reality. And imagine what would have happened if it did, and all those astronauts would have died.
They had, the fucking the president at the time had a script. What was it, John F. Kennedy?
Yeah.
He had a script. He had two scripts. One script to read for if, and another script to read for if they died.
Oh yeah, right.
A terrible fiery death.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, think about how different the future would be if that had happened, because, this is important. Public opinion is important on this stuff, because if people are thinking that astronauts are going to die, like, that's, it's a big deal. I mean, it's, okay, now it's a big deal for NASA, which is publicly funded, but Elon Musk is running a private company, so he can pretty much do what he wants, I suppose. Hopefully nothing horrible will happen, but I guarantee you that if people do die on one of his space missions, I don't think that they'll be blaming him for it. I just don't think that'll
Here's a
happen.
question. Here's a question. So he has his own private company, right?
Yeah.
Like a permit or some shit to launch rockets, or is it like a backyard project? You just do whatever the fuck you want. You launch it out of his fucking pool if
Definitely,
he wants.
I guarantee you, he needs a very complex web of permits. I don't know if you heard, but he actually assisted in the launch. His company assisted in the launching of a spy satellite, which allegedly failed. Although there's conflicting sources of information, so pretty much the general consensus now is that either it was a cover-up of some sort, like a disaster may have happened, and it was a cover-up of some sort, or there is a spy satellite that nobody knows about orbiting the Earth right now. Because
Dude, that is the perfect cop out. You
Yeah.
launch. It's the perfect.
oh,
that's
it
some James
failed.
Bond shit.
Oh well. Yep.
Satellite. Why announce it? So
There
you
was
announce
a,
it.
yeah, there was a
We're gonna
suspiciously.
put a spy. We're gonna put a spy satellite
Yeah.
up. Oh, boop, whoops! It failed. So
Yeah.
oh, that's clever.
Yeah, and good luck detecting it too. You're not going to be able to find it. It's so small and so presumably non-luminous that there's no way you're going to be able to look in orbit and find this thing unless it smacks right into you, which is such a low chance. And the interesting thing about it is that there was so little information about the actual like it failing. Like there was apparently no wreckage. Like yeah, it's just suspicious, you know.
Going on it's so small. People don't realize how big our planet is
Oh,
up in
yeah.
space.
Oh, yeah.
Like I play Kerbal Space Program, and I
Great
launched
game.
I've had like 500 satellites around Kerbin before.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much, but I had a fucking lot.
Yeah.
And it would say I had 3 satellites around me. I'd be
Yeah.
my rocket. You have 3 satellites around you.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm looking off in the distance, and it says, "Oh, this one's like 11, 11."
Yeah.
Or it says like this one's like half a mile away. So the satellite, it's like a fucking speck on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like it. Like what the fuck is that? It's like so close, but yet you can't even fucking see it.
That's actually
Because-
I found the there's a. Have you seen the movie Gravity? Hello?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes, I have.
Yeah, you've seen Gravity. Okay. So there's a there's the scene where the debris gets knocked off and then it circles around the Earth and then it becomes a threat. I find that hard to believe. I feel like it would be nowhere near them.
Oh, it would.
Would it really?
Okay, so say it's in the same orbiting path as them, right?
Yeah.
Thing to interfere with which direction it's traveling, it's gonna keep that orbit. It's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
stay
you're
in a
right. You're
constant
right.
orbit.
Yeah.
So say you fucking throw and and it keeps a constant orbit. It's gonna circle around the entire Earth and come back and hit you in the back of the fucking head.
Yeah. I forgot about that completely. There's no real friction to speak of. So I guess it would just stay in a perfect orbit unless something hit it. Huh.
Constant speed too.
Yeah. That's true.
Got fucked up. The 2 satellites collided, and it
Mhm.
got fucked up, and all of the debris was traveling.
Yeah.
I mean, the debris is traveling faster than the rotation of the Earth. So
Yeah,
it's like traveling at,
remarkably
like,
fast. Like it's unbelievable. Like they're
2,800 feet per second or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what the numbers are, but yeah.
2,000 meter. Okay, 2,800 meters per 2nd, somewhere near there. So need to get to orbit the Earth. So that shit's gonna come back around. Just
Yeah.
a bunch of fucking little pieces of metal.
Mm-hmm.
It'll come back around, and you can see how fast that shit's traveling because
Yeah.
it comes back around. He's up like fixing something, and he's talking, he's yelling, and it looks like he just got hit with a bullet.
Yeah.
He's
It blows a
he's like-
hole through his head completely. It's brutal, and it was probably just a tiny little whatever, just tiny piece of nothing
fucking-
essentially.
Little piece of popcorn. Someone
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
I mean, there were with even in real life, like these space shuttles have windows that are literally thicker than like plexiglass or bulletproof glass, and you have these dents and almost cracks in them from literally pieces of paint. Like that's nuts.
There's that's why the spacesuits are so thick.
Yeah.
Because when you're out there, there's little tiny dust particles hitting you, and
Uh-huh.
went out into space without a spacesuit on.
Yeah.
Like if you're in orbit and you went out there without a spacesuit on.
Oh man.
All of a sudden, okay, well first you'd start burning and freezing at the same time.
Yeah, and rapidly decompress and then blow up, or whatever happens to you.
No, that wouldn't happen. What would happen is the side of you facing the sun would rapidly heat up, and you would start your skin would start burning, and then the side facing away from the sun would start, crystallizing and freezing.
Jeez.
So you're pretty much burning and freezing at the same time. Then, next thing you know, you're gonna start bleeding randomly from random spots on your body from let me think. Like, the little beads inside the Beanie Babies?
Yeah.
That size, those things are going to be hitting you at like 2,000 meters per second.
Jesus.
Like, you can barely hold it in your hand. Like, if you were to hold it on your fingertip, it would look like a little speck. But little particles like that are going to be hitting you.
Yeah.
Cutting through you.
Oh, that's man.
That's why like spacesuits. Spacesuits are so fucking heavy. Like, he is a space suit. Spacesuits are about 310 pounds.
Jesus. That's nuts. That's like far above and beyond even what the military has to carry in terms of gear.
You think about it, they're 0G, so it doesn't really matter.
But they train underwater, which is super interesting because there is definitely some semblance of gravity there, so that must be really intense.
Oh, Sam's asking us.
Sam's asking something?
I know, see your sexy faces. Well, thick suits is with 2 C's. Thick.
Wait, what did Sam say? I can't even see the chat. Oh, here it is. Oh,
why?
Thick suit.
Yeah.
So you can't see your faces because we can't figure out how to get the Windows 10 or new Skype to work with window capture because my Skype updated and it's busted and I hate it.
Basically, I was running late to the podcast today, and we were rushing last minute. Pulled up the Skype, and basically Skype doesn't, or the broadcasting software that Doug is using doesn't allow, or Skype doesn't allow that broadcasting software to use Skype video.
Not easily, at least. I can't figure it out.
Easily.
Yeah.
But wait, no. I read a forum that says it just doesn't fucking allow it.
Oh, that's cute.
So we freaked out. I just, I threw together a little banner for it.
Yeah.
Like for the background. We're using Discord. So probably for the next podcast, we'll have video.
Yeah, we'll try to figure it out before then. But yeah, Discord for now. Hopefully the audio quality is good. I guess we'll see after I put the video on YouTube. But,
back to thick suits.
Yeah, thick.
Yeah, those things are like fucking lined with shit, like lead. Yeah. Not lead, but like
lead.
Like Kevlar.
Yeah.
Dan says the audio seems fine, so we're good.
Okay.
All right. We talked about space. What next? Would you want to keep going into the AI? We kind of trailed off from that.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? So.
Sex robots.
No, not sex robots. I don't know anything about that. Okay, I haven't researched this clearly as thoroughly as you have.
I jerk my little ding dong every night to it. Come on.
Oh man.
What's the term? Jerk. Fucking tugging my little pee-pee all night.
Jesus.
Looking at sex robots.
Oh my God.
But it's fascinating that there's people that's gonna buy those things when they finally get developed.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think they're gonna install real voices in those things, or
I'm sure that there's gonna be something. They're probably gonna have a bunch of
text to speech.
Oh no, text to speech. No.
Oh yeah.
They're probably gonna have some kind of a bunch of pre-recorded shit, I imagine. These things are just sex robots. It's not like the show Humans, if you've ever watched it. It's not like these things are like androids that can communicate with you in a sophisticated way. They're basically just inanimate objects with fucking a soundboard in them. It's ridiculous, you know.
Oh yes, Daddy.
Oh man, I mean, I don't understand who would do that. I mean, would I have sex with a robot? I mean, I've hooked up with some women who are pretty fucking dense.
Oh my God.
Liked all personality and emotion, but I mean, I might as well have already. Doug's so uncomfortable about talking. but talk about sex.
You're gonna say something that's gonna get us banned, and I'm gonna be mildly annoyed.
What? I'm sorry, you clipped out.
I said you're gonna say something that's gonna get us banned, and I'm gonna be mildly annoyed with you. That's what's gonna happen.
Talking about sex.
Yeah.
Other channels like cussing and shit. They're like using the B word and stuff like that. Come on.
You know what's funny? You know, at AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick, and all those speedrunning and Summer Games Done Quick, you can't swear there anymore. Can't do that, or you'll get banned.
So to deal with no one being able to swear. Hold on. Sam says, I hope they have random people record awkward sex talk.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, what were we saying?
Right. So the speedrunning events, AGDQ and SGDQ, which are the biannual or semi-annual speedrunning events that Twitch holds in support of curing cancer. Yeah, you can't swear at those anymore. It seems a little weird and kind of. I get it. It's advertisers. That's why it's sponsorships. That's why, because it's become this corporate thing that raises millions of dollars. But
why do advertisers fucking care about like having like?
Yeah.
I could see like, oh, if there's some guy like fucking wearing a swastika and he's like preaching how he hates like
hate speech sucks. You don't want that associated with your platform. But yeah, swearing. Yeah.
Like just talking about stuff like look at like H3, iDubbbz, Filthy Frank, all of them are demonetized just because they have not controversial even. It's just dirty content.
I mean, you saw H3's last video. He was censoring himself. He was bleeping out curse words literally because that's grounds for not being for having your ads taken away.
He fucking just bleeped out all the cuss words and then he got ads on his video.
Yep. It's a joke. It's a bad joke. But you know what? You can thank PewDiePie for that because of Adpocalypse. You know, he caused all these advertisers to threaten pulling ads on the platform, and then YouTube responded in an extreme way to it because they are freaking out. They need their monies.
I think there's a way we could open up our own platform and just have people start uploading videos there.
I mean, I guess, but man, the chances of that taking off would be so little.
If you offer a platform, it's like, no, we're not gonna we don't care if people don't put ads on videos and shit okay, this would be a great idea. Okay, so like obviously YouTube has to worry about making money, right?
Yeah.
It's like you create a website that content creators to post their content. That's how they make their money. $5 a month subscription. Do you know how many people?
There is that kind of stuff. Like there's Patreon, you know, where you can just make donations to people that you like.
Like, why should the fans have to, give their money because YouTube is just a giant throbbing vagina?
Oh, so you're saying like a flat subscription service, like for everything?
The content creators are the subscribers.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
We post our videos on this platform. We have to be charged $5 or $10 a month to post on our channel.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Like $5 or $10, and you can post whatever you want. If it's like a dirty fucking video that people, and you can report videos, right? Yeah. So say a hate speech video gets enough views, or reports. Yeah. And now we come in and we look. Okay, this person is doing hate speech. He's like promoting violence and all this other stuff. Take it down. If you've got a content creator that like iDubbbz that's just using the N-word as like he's using it to, I can't think of the word. He's not using it out of anger, and he's not using it as an insult. He's just saying the word, right?
Yeah. Well, he explained his reasoning. He said that he's using it because he thinks that using the word rather than being afraid of the word is a way to take away the hatred from it. That's his point of view. He believes that if you continue to use it and not consider it to be a hateful word, then there will be no hatred associated with the word. That's
platform. So say he posted a video where he said the N-word, right?
Yeah.
People reported it.
Yeah.
And we go and we look at it, And it's not just us. Like, say we'd have like a fucking full team, like looking, okay, let's review this video. Oh, he said the N word, but he's not using it really as a hate speech, or he's not using it to try to hurt feelings. He's just saying the word.
He's not being racist, in other words.
Fees no nothing. And then the content creators have to do their subscriptions per month in order to post.
Yeah.
And you know, it would be funny. And we might be onto something here. So, if you charge the content creators $5 or $10 a month to post their videos, how much of these like little cancerous like kids videos, like little kids posting Minecraft raps, you know how much of that shit's gonna disappear?
I mean,
because they're not pay. I mean, I don't think I would even pay right now to post videos because I barely post. I mean, I'm gonna try to keep posting some more on my main channel.
I think that's what YouTube attempted to do with YouTube Red. Isn't that what the idea was? No, never mind. That's a different thing. But yeah, I guess that'd be an interesting concept. But I wonder how they'd handle paying the creators. I suppose they probably could afford to pay them more than YouTube because they are getting that flat subscription fee. Interesting.
Actually, you know what? Here's a better idea. In order to pay the creators, you have to. Oh man, you would have to right? But like YouTube, Netflix, you'd have to pay for a subscription, even if you're just viewing videos, right?
Uh-huh.
Say your video gets like 100,000 views, and out of those 100,000 views, 80,000 of them were liked.
Sorry, could you say that again? I think you're breaking up a little bit.
But I'm basically saying, like, if you have a video that you post, it's like 80,000 or 100,000. Oh, fuck. Hiccups. It gets 100,000 views.
Yeah.
And 80,000 people liked it.
Yeah.
We do like some math to see the average, and then we pay you based on the average.
Well, sure, yeah. Just whatever, some variation on the YouTube algorithm, I guess.
I'm just rambling, like,
yeah.
The YouTube adpocalypse. Like, a lot of these, look at iDubbbz, look at Filthy Frank, look at like a lot of these creators that are just dropping out of the game because they're not making money anymore.
Yep.
They're having to go. H3H3, they can't make their video. They used to make like weekly videos, and now they're making a video like maybe once or twice a month because they're having to do the podcast to get money.
Yep. It's ridiculous.
iDubbbz is doing other shit.
YouTube doesn't fucking care because YouTube makes their money off of people like fucking Rice Gum who are just idiots.
It's complete bullshit. The good content creators are just really
YouTube doesn't give a shit. They're just literally swimming in money.
See, like Critical, Critical, actually not Critical because he puts out videos still. So fucking props to him.
Yeah.
Video Game Donkey puts out one maybe once or twice a month because he's doing other shit to earn money.
Yeah, exactly. Or even streaming on Twitch, which a lot of YouTubers also do, you know?
To make money because they used to make money on YouTube, so they could post a bunch of videos. It is amazing. Like, oh wait, I can't wait for the new fucking iDubbbz video that comes out next week. But now it's like, oh shit, I don't fucking know when iDubbbz is gonna post. Last time he posted was like 2 weeks ago or like 3 weeks ago, so I don't fucking know.
And his Twitter is unhelpful. He just posts weird memes or things that don't make sense.
It fucking sucks. It sucks watching all of your favorite content creators just being basically they're on this bus that's just full of like naked ladies and fucking drugs and alcohol and just partying. They're just having a great fucking time. And all of a sudden the bus stops and just kicks them off and says, "Good luck." Middle of fucking Arizona, just desert all around you. What it is.
That's something to be said about what people consume and what people give a shit about. It's the stuff that's actually quality content that's interesting and insightful that gets the short end of the stick because people are fucking stupid and they don't and they want garbage.
They want fucking Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like I've watched a good heap of their videos.
Yeah.
See, not like watch them actively. Like I would watch like half of a video, a quarter of a video.
Yeah, sure.
It's not fucking funny.
Oh yeah. It's fun. It's funny to maybe like 10-year-olds who are it's just stupid.
Yeah.
You know.
I actually went in one night. I was like, I'm gonna watch a couple Logan Paul videos. If it's actually kind of funny, maybe that's why it's getting so much attention.
Mhm.
So I got drunk, or to lower my humor standards.
Yeah.
I still was just sitting there, stink face.
Yep.
This isn't funny. It's
Exactly.
not even funny.
Lowest common denominator. That's what it's aimed for. You know.
No, let's get how do we get here from AI again? We
I
keep
don't-
trailing off of AI.
Who I don't know.
Fucking AI, dude.
What the fuck were we? I don't fucking remember. How long do you want to how long do you want to stream today?
Just thinking like probably like 13 hours.
Okay. According to this thing, we've been going for an hour 10 minutes. What do you think?
Hour and 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I'd say we go hour and a half.
Okay, hour and a half. Cool. All right. So back to AI, which is the one thing that we like barely have discussed. So something I wanted to discuss actually that has to do with this. And a lot of people. This is something I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and now I'm finally getting it off my chest because this has been fucking bothering me. Okay. So
I knew it. You're fucking gay.
okay. Thanks. I'm not gay, by the way. For the record. But anyway.
Don't lie to the audience.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So
Carrots up your nose.
okay, that's actually somebody else that we know. But I hope he's watching. Anyway, so ads, targeted advertisements. Have you experienced this, Kane, where you and I talk about something, literally talk about something in words, not typing on the computer, talking about something in audio? You go on Facebook, guess what? There's an ad for it.
Yes.
Yep.
I was about to fucking talk to you about that the other day. By the way,
Yep.
Sam says 24-hour stream, please.
Yes, I'm sure
Yes,
we'll
Sam.
eventually do that and kill ourselves. But okay, so this is not just me. I've been seeing articles pop up about this all over the place, and obviously, you've experienced it too, talking about what the fuck is going on here. I'm just saying things, and my computer seems to be whatever program I'm using. Maybe it's Discord, maybe it's Skype, maybe it's just my fucking computer and the webcam, the FBI agent in my webcam, and you're getting advertisements for things that you're speaking about. That's creepy.
It's your phone.
Or your phone, yeah. What the fuck?
Facebook. I was fucking researching. I got drunk the other night. Okay,
Yeah.
I know that's the beginning to half of my stories. So I
Okay.
got drunk the other night. I was fucking drinking some alcohol, and I fucking pulled up this video, and it says Facebook is listening. So this guy did an experiment, right?
Yep.
He says we don't have a cat. We don't ever talk about cats, but
Yeah.
we're gonna keep saying the word cat food.
Ah.
So him and his girlfriend all day,
Yeah.
they were like, straight, they're like, we need cat food.
Yeah.
Cat food soon. Oh, we're going to need cat food. Next thing you know, this guy goes on Facebook and halfway through his feed, he's scrolling
Yeah.
to his feed, there's a huge ad for like Meow Mix.
That's so insane. I can't even, the ethics of this, I can't even believe it. This is nuts. This is insane. How can this be legal?
I've got dildo ads all over my fucking Facebook because
Oh
that's
my
all
God.
I talk about.
Yeah.
It's just it's just crazy though.
Yeah.
It's,
uh,
and I've noticed this. Okay, I have never bought pizza from Papa John's. I have never eaten pizza from Papa John's.
Yeah.
I have never been to Papa John's, right?
Yeah.
I was on my internet browser on my phone. And I remember I was going to go get my back cracked because I'm an old fucking fart.
Yeah.
And I was listening to an H3 podcast and they were like eating Papa John's pizza because that's their meme, Papa Bless.
Yeah.
They always make Papa John's references. So I'm like, I should try Papa John's. A lot of YouTubers are a big influence on me. I'm like, I should try Papa John's. I should try this. This YouTuber likes this. Let me try it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So I typed into my phone, nearest Papa John's. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go there after I go to my fucking chiropractor. And Literally, when I'm in the waiting room of the chiropractor place, I'm just sitting there on my phone on Facebook scrolling through my feed. What do you know? Fucking Papa John ad.
Well, okay, to be fair, that's a little different. You typed that in.
Browser, though, which is completely separate
Yeah,
from my
yeah.
Facebook.
That is pretty scummy, but that's been happening for a while. Like cookies, are attached to the things that you search, and then those are used to show ads to you through Google or Facebook or whatever.
It's
I'm
weird because
fucking
it was like
talking
15
about
minutes.
just saying something, not typing it, just fucking saying it into your computer mic, or even not into your computer mic, and then it comes up. That is fucking creepy. It has happened to me like 5 times. I don't like it.
Do an experiment. Like, we should try that out here.
I can give you multiple examples of this, and I fucking hate it. But what are you gonna? Are you gonna just gonna like spam say like a bunch of very specific things and then check to see if you're getting
I'm gonna spam.
spam? I'd really
Spam,
like to eat some spam, some of that yummy prepackaged meat.
Another skit about spam. So, you are a
Yes.
you're a dude who's standing in the checkout line.
Yes.
You got your basket in your hand. You got some candy corns and some soda pop in there.
Yeah.
Behind you, and I'm just got a single can of spam. Go.
Okay. So what do I do?
Fucking just pretend like you're standing in line and
Okay.
you want to talk to me about my spam.
Hey there, sir. I see that you have a can of delicious spam that is definitely healthy, and you should buy it because it has nutritional value and stuff. I'm not a corporate shill, I promise.
Spam? I fucking love spam. I fucking eat spam every day. I fucking bathe in it. I fucking put it in my coffee, man.
I too
What
like
about
to
you?
rub spam all over my body.
I spam it up. I fucking put it in my microwave and watch it fucking blow up. You could use it as hair gel. You could use it as toothpaste. Spam is the number one to my heart. If I was in a fucking jail cell for murdering 13 children, and somebody said, "What do you watch for your last meal?" I would say, because spam is fucking amazing.
I cannot believe that on my grocery trip I've forgotten to put spam in my cart. I'm going to commit seppuku in the aisle right now because I've let down my corporate overlords by not getting spam. Delicious fucking nutritious spam. Spam. It's a meat. I don't know the parent company that makes it, but spam.
Hold on, good sir. Don't kill yourself. And you'll feel much better. Excuse me, cashier.
What do you want?
Oh, sorry. I was just wondering if you've heard about the latest trend of spam. It's kind of like fidget spinners, but it doesn't fucking spin and you eat it. It's like spam. Get. Let's see if spam pops up.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm like refreshing.
Let's see if spam pops.
This is stupid, but I love it.
We picked the wrong thing. Maybe we picked a too specific brand.
You know what? Spam is on the bad side of Facebook. Spam fucked up one too many times. You know,
spam.
I'm getting a PlayStation Plus advertisement.
Malone. He's such a goofy dude. About the 6'9" guy.
Oh, that guy? Yeah. Didn't he get into a fight and got his ass kicked or something, and his like security did nothing?
Yeah. Pretty much. I probably would have done the same shit if I was his security.
I needed a website with targeted advertisements. Facebook is being useless. What about Reddit? Does Reddit give me ads?
Okay, so let's try this one more time. Skip, but we are going to talk about a topic of something and see if we get an ad for it, because I feel like spam.
Okay.
Because the guy did cat food. He didn't say iams. He didn't say
Okay.
pussy eater.
Yeah.
He just did spam. Or
You know,
he did
that's a good point. We could be more general about it. What's a good one? What would we get advertised about on Facebook? Like, what's a common one?
So hold on, let me look up who advertises on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, if you Google it, that's not gonna fucking help. You're tainting the experiment.
Well, it won't taint it for you, will it?
Maybe not.
Advertisers on Facebook statistic. The 30 biggest advertisers as Facebook. And
Wait, I got one. I got one.
seen-
How about Apple products or that's pretty general, right? Like
I get
iPhone.
ads for the.
No. I don't know if Facebook works with them anyway. I have no idea. I imagine they probably do.
Fuck this.
It looks like you're using an ad blocker.
What?
It is an advertising supported site, and we notice we have an ad blocking.
Don't you love it? The anti-ad block ads. It's like that just makes me hate you more. That just makes me want to literally bust open the source code for ad block to write an extension that will get this out of my face, and it makes me want to fucking write malware and spam the fuck out of your website and extort money from you. Just kidding, NSA. I'm not actually going to do that. Don't arrest me, please.
Just for the record, Doug's a fucking international cyber terrorist.
I'm being hypothetical. This is purely hypothetical. That's allowed.
Doug is a terrorist.
I am not. NSA, please. I'm not actually using my webcam, but I forgot to disable the driver for it. So, yeah. Sorry, FBI agent.
When I jack off, I make sure the webcam's pointed directly at my dick.
Oh my god.
So, just in case anybody, like, snaps into my fucking, my computer, the first thing that pops up on the giant FBI screen is just big fucking dick and balls.
I think that the NSA, in their quest to sort through their inevitable terabytes of porn that I'm sure are on your computer, are probably not afraid of a little bit of dick.
Petabytes.
Oh my god. Of course.
I'm looking at, Facebook advertisers. Okay, 28 powerful. Did I just read this? Okay, fine. I'll disable fucking ad block.
What site is it? Forbes?
Apparently blocked 62 ads.
Oh.
Pause ad. Oh no, don't run on this page. Okay, McDonald's. No, I already get shit from them.
I get fucking
keep talking while I look through this shit.
I get fucking PlayStation ads all the time. Oh, by the way, that's another thing. Since you and I's Facebook are linked to PlayStation, which I think yours is too, right? Where it like puts your profile picture on there. So Facebook, when my PS Plus expired, knows. And I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a wonderful post that said, "Come back to PlayStation Plus." Yeah, that's not creepy or anything. God damn it.
There's one I know that's... Okay, L'Oreal.
L'Oreal. Okay.
Salesforce to communicate with salons. And
there you go.
L'Oreal. Okay, so do you want to do like L'Oreal or like... Okay,
shampoo.
You choose.
Shampoo.
L'Oreal. Oh, yeah, so shampoo.
I really need to go out to the store and get shampoo because I'm actually running out of shampoo right now.
Shampoo's an interesting thing because, think about it. We don't need shampoo, but like, it just amazes me because if you don't use shampoo, you get greasy ass fucking hair, right?
Yeah.
But like, that's our evolutionary trait.
Yeah, but we haven't. I mean, how long have we fucking had shampoo? Like maybe 200 years, 250 years, something like that.
Well, yeah, but like shampoo is. Okay, so we don't need shampoo. It's not
right. Of course we don't.
Hair gets greasy. Like I've done before where I haven't showered in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And it just gets nasty. You feel so fucking uncomfortable. Like
yeah, I think part of that might be just that your hair's used to it too. Like,
might be it. You're used to feeling it like nice and soft, not like you're fucking running your fingers through Norman Reedus's chest hair.
Yeah. But shampoo in general is, and even as a thing that is completely different than, probably somewhat similar, but also completely different than soap, which is also not technically necessary, clearly, because we've existed for thousands of years. But now we have this shampoo, and it's like one of those things that is so necessary to us that we literally cannot afford to run out of it. It's not even acceptable to show up at work without it, really. I mean, people will look. I
do plenty of times.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
where you got to be for work. You're covered in vomit and piss. You just show up like that.
Shampoo. I can't believe we're actually having an actual conversation about this.
Shampoo is very useful.
I want to just stick my tongue all in the shampoo bottle and stuff.
So when I was like a little fucking kid, I would used to like put it on my wiener, not knowing.
Okay.
I
don't
would,
believe
like,
that.
I'd be like a little kid, right?
Yeah.
And I would just the shampoo on my, you know. This is before, you know, maturing. So I'd be like, "Oh, that feels cool." So I'd always like put shampoo on my wiener in the shower when I was a little boy.
Great. I think there's like I'm pretty sure that there's like a provision for sexual content. So stop fucking talking about your goddamn wiener, goddammit.
Can you talk about sex?
Oh my god.
Twitch.
There we go.
So back to AI.
I'm just refreshing Facebook now. I'm not seeing anything yet.
Okay, so let's go to ads. Today's broadcast brought to you by Shampoo. Twitch will often blur the line on all the rules.
How do I fucking... Okay, here's another fucking PlayStation Plus advertisement.
Doug.
What?
Doug.
Yeah.
Here.
What?
Plus thing on our channel.
What are you doing?
Talking about sex and
Yeah.
pretty stuff.
What about it?
I hope you know, by the way, like literally half the things I say that are sex related, I don't fucking mean. I'm just using it for comedic effect. I did used to put shampoo on my ding dong.
Well,
when I was
know
a little
that.
kid. Okay, so here we go. Mature warning. Oh, okay, so the mature warning is for 18 plus rated games and or swearing a lot.
Well, we put that. I put that on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So see, we're fine. Swearing a lot, fucking each other's ding dongs.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything for shampoo. I'm convinced that some insidious Facebook or iPhone or whatever.
The guy had to do it for like a whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Like it takes.
He fucking hit the alarm. He's like, they're trying to test us. You got to shut it down now. That they know.
You can break the glass and hit the button.
Yeah. Okay.
My phone feels kind of warm in my hand right now.
It fucking starts on fire. Were you doing a fucking duck call?
That was me attempting to laugh, and it came up through my nose. That kind of hurt.
All right, guys. We're out here in the woods. We've got our shotguns. We got to call the ducks out. Ready?
Shut up.
Man, how long have we been fucking going?
An hour and 27 minutes.
Oh, man. Okay, we could go a little bit. Oh, we still have to do our finds of the week. And we still never talked about AI, which I guess we could talk about AI in another podcast.
Yeah, all right. Okay, finds of the week. Why not?
Finds of the week. What'd you pick up, you fucking troll?
I got Final Fantasy 12, the collector's edition steelbook for PlayStation 2. I got
Is that the first one? Is that the first one?
No, it's the 12th one, actually. Well, technically, it's not even the 12th one. The numbering system for Final Fantasy is extremely complicated, but...
Let's just tell us what you fucking got, you fucking gutter worm.
Okay.
I don't pay you to fucking talk about your fucking nerdy fetishes.
It's a PlayStation 2 game. It's the collector's edition steelbook, so it comes in a nice steel case. It also has a bonus DVD that comes with it that talks about the making of the game. Final Fantasy Zodiac Age just came out for the PlayStation 4. It is a HD remake of the game, the Final Fantasy 12. I didn't feel like getting it because I didn't feel like spending $40 on it. Found this collector's edition for like $4, and I'm super fucking happy.
Good job. Today I picked up. I was slacking. I said, "Oh shit, it's Thursday, podcast day," and I never got a CD.
Yeah.
But so I went to the black market and I was looking around, and like I found, because that's what I don't go to the shelves. I go to the fucking bin now, the $5 bin. Because that's where I found the good shit last time. Guess what I found?
What'd you find?
I'm holding it in my hand. Too bad we didn't have the fucking cameras, because last time I didn't have the shit on me, but we had the cameras. License to Ill, Beastie Boys.
Nice. Great album.
$5.
Wow, that's really good.
Happy about that. Oh, all right. What else do we do at the end of our podcast?
I think that wasn't that it really? Oh, no, we talked about new like music or movies or something.
I haven't watched any movies, but I have. Fortnite
Oh yeah, Fortnite.
joined me last night, which was pretty fucking fun.
Yeah,
If you haven't tried Fortnite, it's free.
yeah. Free to
It's
play
cool.
on PlayStation 4, even if you don't have PS Plus, which is cool.
Free to play on PlayStation 4, and I mean, which it's 50% off right now. Which I think I'm gonna buy it for like the story mode.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
you're
can
gonna do
play-
that.
You can play the online mode, the battle royale mode for free, which
Which is
really
what
fun.
everyone does.
Playing it. My little brother, who isn't, I mean, my little brother's like a fucking hick. Like he's straight from the fucking, he's from the cornfields of fucking Lowell, Indiana. Kid goes out, he's always like, he doesn't play video games, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I came home from work. I came home from school today. I was sitting in my room playing Fortnite, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's, "Oh, well, my friends had it. It was like really fun when I played it."
Yeah.
My brother, who doesn't like video games, had fun playing it. So definitely check out Fortnite. Definitely check out. Oh, here, I'm gonna go on my Spotify because I always save songs. But because I'm really particular with my playlist. Like I have a shit ton.
Well, so am I.
I save a song that I like, like a new song that I like. I keep it on there for weeks, and then I add it to a playlist.
Yeah.
It's weird, I know, but what did I save recently? Recently, I saved "No Church in the Wild" by Kanye West.
Nice. Always
Kanye
solid.
West.
Gotta love Kanye.
Speaking of Kanye,
Yeah.
most artistic fucking "Runaway." That
What?
song, "Runaway."
By Kanye? Put your mic closer to your mouth. I can't hear you.
Kanye West.
I don't think I've heard it. Maybe I have.
Okay,
I probably
well, after
have. I've listened to his entire discography. I'm sure I've heard it, but
Yeah, well, I'm gonna send you the music video
yeah.
for. Well, I'll send you the "Runaway" music video after the podcast. That thing. Okay, when I first watched it, I was drunk, obviously. So like, I don't fucking cry.
Okay.
But when I'm drunk, I fucking cry at everything.
Fair enough.
And I was watching "Runaway," slightly drunk,
Yeah.
and I was watching the music video for it.
Yeah.
And I noticed that Kanye West directed this whole thing, right?
Uh huh. That's cool.
It's just a giant masterpiece of art. Like he's playing the piano, he's singing, got these ballerinas dancing for him. So there's a part in the song, these lyrics, there's like lyrics that really get to me.
Yeah.
My fucking past issues with a certain someone.
Right.
But that really gets to me. There's a part where he raps, and then he sings a little bit, which Kanye is not a bad singer.
Yeah.
Never was much of a romantic. I could never take the intimacy, and I know I did damage because the look in your eyes is killing me. I guess that you're in an advantage. Everything, and I don't know how I'm gonna manage if one day you just up and leave. And he sings those lines, and it like hits so hard because when he's singing them, these ballerinas are just like slowly dancing, and they look like, and it's fucking beautiful.
Well, I'll definitely check it out.
To our listeners, if you get a chance, if you want a fucking work piece, an art, look up Kanye West's "Runaway." What about you, Doug? Any notable media that you've come across this week?
I rewatched Men in Black. It was okay. There was like one or two jokes in it that I really thought were clever. The rest of it, I was like barely paying attention. It's a pretty good movie. It's just I didn't get really anything out of it. I don't know. As far as new stuff,
Music? Any good music? I rediscovered the Zombie EP by the Devil Wears
Oh yeah,
Prada.
that's a great album. I can totally play like one of those
Remembered it.
songs on guitar.
I remembered it the other day, and I was like, "Wait, that's a thing." I'm gonna go.
They,
fucking
if you haven't heard, by the way, speaking of newish music, it's not even new. It's like from 2015. I'm old. We're all old. I hate it. But so the I don't know if you're aware of this, but the Devil Wears Prada has I think it's called the Space EP. It's similar to the Zombies EP, but it's like about space. It's great. You should definitely listen to it. It's really good.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
But I need to.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's about all I can think of.
4 viewers, so I guess it's. I mean, we got one left. It might be Sam. I don't know who's watching.
Yeah. All right.
One viewer. If you're
Yes.
watching,
Probably me.
It's not you because I've seen 0.
Oh,
so
okay.
other than us,
Anywho.
to our one viewer who stuck around to the end. Thank you.
Thanks very
Be
much.
Sam. You might be Sam, but no, like we got fuck. We got
2 viewers. Holy shit.
2. Oh my god.
And now they're gone.
Like
Now they're fucking gone. Because we scared them off by flipping the fuck out. Okay.
as soon as they tune into the podcast, this looks interesting.
And we both have a fucking aneurysm on the camera, yeah. Well, we're not even on camera, so it's even better.
In all seriousness, even one
Yeah.
viewer.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you for watching, because that really
Yeah.
visualize. Like, we could turn that 1 into a 1 with 3 zeros behind it.
Sure.
You know? That. And you viewers are what keeps us going. People that you're taking time out of your day to watch us, and that means the fucking world to us. So we want to thank you. We wish you a wonderful night, and
Cheese.
thank you for fucking sticking
So
through
much
with us.
cheese. I can't take it.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Friends like to be noticed, and that's what we're doing.
Okay. Time to go offline. Bye bye, everybody.
Wait.
What?
Sure to tune in. 8 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah. Next week.
We will post updates on our about if you guys are interested. So, thanks again, and have a good night.
Bye bye.